Now, fueled by a steady influx of tourists, Korea's duty-free sector is one of the few industries relatively unaffected by the sluggish economy we're feeling here in Korea. And apart from the conventional duty-free shops at airports, the so-called urban duty-free market is seen as a promising cash cow. Kwon Soa reports.
Korea's duty-free businesses raked in some $7.8 billion last year, up nearly 22% from the previous year. While the airport duty-free industry saw an on-year sales increase of roughly 6%, more noteworthy is the jump in urban duty-free sales, which skyrocketed by more than 32%. Chinese tourists are a steady driver of growth in the industry, and industry watchers say their purchases could push this year's sales total up to $8.4 billion. In Seoul, there are 6 urban duty-free stores, but 7 more companies are getting ready to jump in after the government offered them the chance to expand their business. Competition is getting fierce as bidding for 3 urban duty-free stores in Seoul is scheduled to begin on June 1st.
We established Shinsegae DF, a subsidiary that focuses only on the duty-free market, which will be the starting point for us to compete with global firms in the long term.
We're planning to create Korea's biggest duty-free store by turning 4 floors or 12,000 square meters of our iPark mall into a tourist attraction.
One of the biggest advantages for companies seeking to open duty-free shops outside the airport is they can avoid the high rental fees, which can veer into the billion-dollar range. But there are already concerns that the market may not be an infinite one.
China's economy is showing signs of slowing down. If that becomes more serious, the Chinese government will likely try to turn overseas consumption into domestic consumption.
Experts advise companies seeking to get into the industry to focus on risk management and avoid overinvesting in the early stages. Kwon Soa, Arirang News.